Dear students, good afternoon. Today we will start once again very important topic, that is speaking. As it is known to you that I have already delivered one lecture about the speaking. I have told you that speaking, in case of speaking, we use the sounds, and I told you that there are I have already told you that there are 44 sounds. One second. Please wait. You have not to focus upon the slides because the slides are not too good this time. But you have to focus upon whatever I will say. Please wait. Please wait, please wait. Yes. Your focus should not be upon the board, upon the slides, because the slides are not visible, but your focus should be whatever I will teach you. That I have already told you that there are 44 sounds in case of English. There are 44 sounds, and I have told you that they are divided into two types. Number one, there are 44 sounds. I have already told you that these 44 sounds, they were divided into two types. Number one is consonants, and number second is vowels. I have told you this, that what is difference between consonants and vowels. I have discussed that already in the lecture. First, still I will say you that in case of English, we use 44 sounds, and I told you that consonant sounds are those sounds. When we produce them, there comes a stop, there comes a hindrance, or there comes a restriction. And जब हम इसको बोलते हैं तो वहाँ थोड़ा restriction आ रही है. And I have told you that vowel sounds are those sounds. When we speak them, when we produce them, there comes no stop, there comes no restriction in case of vowel sounds. And I have already told you that there are 24 consonant sounds, and there are 20 vowel sounds. I had told you that consonants are 24, and these consonants, they are then divided into also two types, that is voiceless and voiced. Voiceless and voiced. I have already told you that there are 9 voiceless sounds and 15 voiced sounds. These are 9 voiceless and these are 15. Also, I have told you that vowels, they are also divided into two types. That is, they are divided into two types. Number one is pure vowels. Pure vowels. And another is diphthongs. Pure vowels are also called monophthongs. And these diphthongs, they are also called gliding vowels. They are called gliding vowels. I will explain you later why they are called gliding vowels. Diphthongs is known to, dip means two and thong means sound, and they have two sounds. This is, I can say, the classification of the sounds. And you have to remember that the vowels, they are then also divided into two types. They are then also divided into two types. That is vowels. I have told you that there are two types. that is pure vowels, or their name is also monophthongs. And I told you that another one is gliding vowels, or their name is also diphthongs. Okay, I told you that monophthongs are 8, they are 8, and diphthongs, monophthongs are 12, monophthongs are 12, monophthongs are 12, and diphthongs are 8. And these vowels, these pure vowels, they are then divided into two types also. That is voiced and voiceless. Voiced and voiceless. I have already told you that what is difference between voiced and voiceless. In short, you have to remember that voiced are those which have more duration. When we speak them, they take more time to speak, and voiceless have less duration. For example, E has, we produce it in long. E, A. I will teach you. And also I have already told you that consonants, though consonants, I told you that consonants, I have already told you that they are voiceless and voiced. Voiceless and voiced. And voiced. In short, you have to remember that voiceless are those which have once again less duration of time. Less duration of time, for example, po, and voiced are those which have more duration of time. For example, bo, po, bo, to, do, ko, go. These voiceless, they are 9 in number, and these voiced, they are 15 in number. These are the consonants. I have already told you that these are 22. And not 22, 24, sorry. These are 24. Yes, this is about the chart, about the types, main types of the sounds, both of vowels and consonants. Then you have to remember that now we will start consonants. After that we will start these vowels. You have to remember that the consonants are also divided into so many types. Broadly they are divided into two types. One is manner of articulation and another the place of articulation. That is, these consonants are divided then into two types. That is manner, on the basis of manner and on the basis of the place. On the basis of the manner and on the basis of the place, they are then divided. Manner means in which way we produce them. Place means which part of our mouth is used for producing these sounds. As now we will see, according to manner, how many types they are, and according to place, how many types they are. Yes, you have to remember that according to the manner of articulation, so many linguists are divided into so many types, but I will say broadly, they are bilabial according to manner of articulation, that is this one. They are number one, bilabial. Number one, bilabial. bilabial. Number second, labiodental. Number third, dental. Number fourth, alveolar. Number fifth, Plato Alveolar. And also I will write down here palatal, and another is velar, and another is glottal. These are the types of consonants on the basis of manner of articulation, that is bilabial, labiodental, dental, alveolar, palato alveolar, and I told you that sixth one is palatal, seventh is velar, eighth is glottal. Yani ki on the basis of the manner of articulation, consonants are of 8 types. I will show you that what I meant by manner of articulation, that in which way we produce them. I will explain it later on. Please wait. And also they are divided on the basis of place of articulation. By place of articulation we mean which part of our mouth is used, which place of our mouth is used for producing them. They are, according to that, they are plosive, number one. Number second, fricative. And number third, affricate. And number fourth, nasal. Number fifth, lateral. And number this sixth, semivowels. Semivowels are also called approximate. Why they are called semivowels? Because they have some characters of vowels and some characters of consonants, so they are called semivowels. Now these are the types which I have already told you that how they are divided. I think that you have understood. Now I will explain in broad. Don't worry for that. 1 second. Yes. Please wait. Please wait, something has happened with this. Because still we are in initial, we are not fully able to update the board. Sorry for that. Sorry that we are not able to update fully settle the board. In short, you have to remember that on the basis of manner of articulation, there are plosives, which I told you, plosives you have to remember are 6, and affricates, as I told you, affricates are 2, and nasal are 3, and also I told you fricatives, you have to remember that fricatives are 9. In the same way I told you that semivowels are 3, and also on the base lateral is only 1, I think that you have understood this. And on the basis of place of articulation, I told you that bilabial are there only are some bilabial, that is po, bo, to. I will explain you. Yes, you have to remember first of all now, that is manner of articulation. Manner in which way we produce them, how we produce these sounds. I will explain you. You have to remember that first of all, on the basis of manner of articulation, there is po. This is po. You have to remember that we write the vowel, these sounds in these slant lines. That is, for example, this is po and this is p. This is p, this is po. Why this is po, why this is p? Because this is alphabet. This is letter of alphabet. Letters, this is letter of alphabet, and this is sound. This is sound and this is letter. Why? You have to remember that we always keep the sounds within these slant lines. Otherwise, it is known to you that there are some sounds whose symbols represent with alphabets, but there are not all the symbols which represent with the alphabets, but there are some. Because I told you that sounds are 44, while as these letters of alphabets are only 26. There are some sounds, these symbols, which resemble each other with sounds as with letters of alphabets. That is, I will say you that plus on the basis of the manner of articulation, as I told you that plosive. The meaning of the plosive is pollution, to come quickly, to come like an explosion. For example, the sound po is plosive. Po is plosive. When we produce the sound po, the two lips come in touch with each other. Po, pen, pet, pig, pan. The two lips come in touch with each other. So it is called, because the two lips come in each other, so it is called bilabial. So it is called bilabial, but it is plosive, because the lips, they separate abruptly. Po, pen, papa, pet. This is po, and it is in the same manner, in the same place, under sound is produced, that is bo. Po, bo. For example, bag, bat, bench. They are produced at the same place, that is here, and in the same manner. The difference is only that this po, it is voiceless, while as this bo, it is voiced. I have already told you that what is the difference between voiced and what is the difference between voiceless. And you have to remember that now in case of plosives, there comes po, bo, to, do, ko, go. These are the plosives, po, bo, to, do, ko, go. As I told you that this is bilabial because the two lips come in touch. And this to, do, these are called alveolar. Why they are called alveolar? Because I have already told you that this front of the tongue, this is tip, and this is blade, and this is front. This comes in touch with the alveolar ridge here. So to, tin, top, do, dog. When we produce them, they are called plosive alveolar. And ko and go is once again voiceless. These are voiceless and these are all voiced. Go and go. as I told you that it is voiceless. Go, cat, can, go, goat, goat, that is, it has mode, duration. In other words, we say can make the difference of voiced and voiceless, that when we produce the voiced sounds, our vocal cords vibrate. For example, go, you can hear. These are plosives. Plosives. In this way, we have completed the plosives. Now, another is fricative. Fricative. Fricative means friction, when there comes a friction. That is when the parts of our mouth comes in touch but not more, very less. Friction like. For example, the sounds are fo, vo, fo, vo, tho, and this is do, tho, do. And this is so, and this is zo, zo, and ho. Yes, you have to once again remember that these are voiceless and these are voiced. These are voiceless and these are voiced. I have already told you the difference between voiced and voiceless. Now, po, you have to remember that it is labiodental. Labiodental. Why it is po and vo? Both are labiodental. I have already told you the difference that this is voiceless and this is voiced. What is meant by labiodental? You have to remember that in case of labiodental, this upper lip and lower teeth comes in touch with the upper lip and lower teeth. Fat. That is upper lip and lower teeth comes in touch with each other. Van. And then there are this tho and do. This is tho, thing, tho, thief, tho, thing, thief, do, this, these, then. First of all, you have to produce the word, then you have to see the sound, with which sound it resembles. Tho and do, both tho and do, they are called dental. Tho and do, they are called dental. Why they are called dental? Because our tip of the tongue, this and upper teeth comes in touch with each other. Tho thing, tho thief, do these, do them. In the same way, so and so, they are called alveolar. Why they are called alveolar? Because tip of our tongue, this, and gum or alveolar ridge comes in touch with each other. That is here. For example, so, that is so and so, yes, so and so. So cool, zo, zebra, so, sit, zo, zeal, that is zo. This is called so and this is called zo. And then there is another two which are very important, which you have to remember. They are different than that we have already studied. They are this, because their semblance does not represent with the letters or alphabets. The representation is somewhat different. This is called show, this is called cho. This is called show and this is called cho. Show sheet, show sheep, cho Chinese, cho church, and this show and show. This show and jo. I have to write here jo. 1 second. This is show and this is jo. This is show, sheet, sheep, shine, and this is jo. Short, very short, because there is another one. That is major, MEASA, major, jo. And in this way, they are called, as I have already told you, they are called Plato Alveolar. Why they are called Plato Alveolar? Because the front of our tongue, this, and front of our palate, this comes in touch in each other. And then there is this one, it is alone, it is voiceless. This is voiceless, and this is voiced. This is ho. It is sound comes from here, that it is called ho. Ha. Then there are some other sounds. They are fricatives. Now we have completed the fricatives. Now other two sounds, they are called affricate, which I have already told you, affricate. In case of affricate, there comes this cho and this jo. These are combination of the two. This is cho, Chinese, cho, China, jo, major, soldier, jo. This is cho, this is jo. Once again, this is voiceless and this is voice. I think that you have got. And then there comes some sound, other sounds. They are nasal. 1 second. Yes, they are called nasal. As the word indicates, nasal means those which are produced with the help of the nose. Their sound comes through the nose. So they are called nasal. Mo and no and that this mo, no, and this or it is also called ink. This is mo, like this. Yes, mo, no, ink or ing. This is called ink as well as ing. And these are called, as I already told you, these are called nasal because their sound is produced through the nose. And for example, mo man, mo map, mo moj, no not, no next, nest, ing. I told you that it has two sounds, that is ing and ink. Think, king. Ing, it is mostly used for the sound ing, mostly. And then there are other sounds that is only one. This is like this. This is called lo. It is mostly written for L, not always, but mostly for L. That is, but you have to write the low sound like this. You have not to write the low sound like this L or like this L. It is incorrect. You have not to write like this. You have to write like this, like this, like this. Can you got me? I hope that you have got my point. Then there is the last one, but not least one, which I already told you, that is semivowel. In case of semivowel, I told you that they have some characters of the vowels and some characters of the consonants. This is not called here W, it is called wo. This is wo, this is ro, and this is yo. These are important ones, you have to remember them. This is not J, you cannot write this like this. This is incorrect, you have to like this. And this wo, while, white. This row, red, rich. This yo, it is yo, university. Yo, yet. Yes, you have to remember these sounds. I think that you have get the idea of the sounds. I know that you have not fully understood them. I will try to explain you these with the help of the chart. For that you have to wait for other lectures, and I will explain you there with the help of the chart. Don't worry for that. This is, I think that it is sufficient for today, and I hope that you will send the feedback, because feedback is compulsory. Without feedback, one cannot understand why you were not able to get thanks. Okay, bye. Thanks.